What's up, everybody? Obi-Wan Ortega, or Ego in Actual, bringing you another video, and this time I'm going to be opening a bunch of supply drops. World War II is at the end of its cycle. We have Black Ops 4 in a matter of days, so there's really no reason to keep all of this. I managed to collect excuse me, to collect a bunch of supply drops, and I'll show you shortly. Hold on a second, I just want to make sure I got everybody muted right here. Alright, let's check it out. I got a bunch. I open this occasionally, so that's why I only have a few of them, but normally I would have about 40 or 50 of them each. So because all I do is just play the challenges and then just collect them all, and as you can see, I have a bunch. So we'll go down the line. What we'll do is I managed to keep just about every single one of the challenges that I collected, and then I just didn't bother opening them up. So what we'll do is we're gonna start with this one. We'll open them up real fast, and then let's see what we can get, and then and like I said, there's really no reason to collect them, so let's just go ahead and open them all. Alright, this will probably be a long video. We'll just we'll go have some reaction on all the epic and the heroic that we get. Yeah, woo! Oh, it's it's supply drop opening hype, yeah, baby! I hate those. It's so annoying. I don't know why people do that. It's just a video game. It's just an item in a video game. There's really no reason for you to be all excited about it. But anyway, all of this the supply drops that I managed to collect, I didn't spend any money on them. Like I said, oh, look at that, the duplicate. I just basically just kept playing and completing all of the challenges, and I just never bothered opening them up. I'm gonna get a lot of duplicates. What the heck is that? A safari helmet. I'm gonna get a lot of duplicates because I already have the majority of the guns. I mean, I have a handful of heroics that I wasn't able to get, but for the most part, the ones that I wanted to get, the ones that come out on the events, I end up getting them either through the armory credit, which I have quite a bit as well. I played this game a lot. I mean, not a lot really. I played it every day. So but I would play it an hour, at least an hour a day, 30 minutes here and there. So I managed to get it all the way up to over level 400. Like I said, as you can see there, a lot of duplicates. But we'll use this video also as a retrospective video with Call of Duty, talking about what I thought and about this video game, and whether if I enjoyed it or not. Okay, that's the last comment right here. Let's see what we got. This person is watching me. Oh, there you go. That's the last one. Uneventful. Okay, let's go to our rare now. And then while we're opening that, we're going to be talking about our retrospective. As you can see, I mean, as you all know, World War II came out, and it's kind of lackluster, in my opinion. There was a lot of issues with this video game, and it wasn't really well received by the majority of the community, myself included, and mainly due to the fact that the features that came out with it. I mean, they were trying to be true to, or they're trying to kind of put out like that I don't know, something about vulnerability, of being able to have that experience of being a vulnerable soldier, not kind of like the super soldiers of Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, 3, and whatever. But this one is a little bit more kind of I don't want to say realistic, but there's a lot of you know, like you feel the concussion effect, and when you're running and you kind of you know, there's no unlimited sprint out. Oh, look at that, an NC41. Oh, I'm gonna try that one. And it overall, the gameplay experience was not really well received because it ended up being very campy. It catered to the a very static type of gameplay, which a lot of people didn't like. I mean, for myself, I kind of just adapted to it. I mean, I wasn't really. I mean, I played it and I wasn't really crazy about it, but at the same time, I enjoyed it. To what it is. And then being without the sprint out time, so you can really rush too much. The streaks was not very rewarding because they're not very powerful. And then in domination you have the 50 points per kill, which it really the game was very slow, so there was not a lot of streaks. And as a result of that, people resorted to using a basic training that. Such as the requisition, which is it made the game not unplayable but kind of just annoying. When you get towards the end of the game, and then all the streaks come, and so it's not really very enjoyable. But and then later on, when Michael Condrey, when he left, and then everything changed, and they did the division overhaul. I thought that was a very, very welcome and a good idea for them doing that. Okay, let's see these zombie crates, which I don't really care. So when they changed it around, I thought that was it made a big difference to the way the game played, and you could rush a lot more effectively, like you were able to before in previous COD games. So that was good. So now you don't have that one-dimensional type of gameplay in which people just sit around and wait for somebody to come, like a newbie to come and get taken out. And then on top of that, they didn't do it right away. They didn't change domination to 75. They tried it out a couple of times with domination 100 and then domination 75. Eventually they settled into, okay, this is an epic, this is a weapon bribe. Eventually they settled into what it is now, which is 75 kills per 75 points per kill. Oh, look at that, SVT 40 Siberian. I didn't really get a lot of SVT 40s. So to what it is now, I thought it was very good. Now no longer will you have to resort to requisition to be able to get your streaks. You can get it now through normal means by capturing and killing everybody. I mean, I get why they did that. I get why they only had 50 points, but at the same time it didn't really play out too well. I remember in Advanced Warfare, when it first came out, it was similar. They only had 50 points, I believe. Okay, this is a Winter Bribe now. Look at this guy dancing. And the gameplay was, I don't get it. They want the gameplay to be static and action-packed, and then they want it to slow down. Oh wow, look at that! A triple heroic and double. Wow, that's pretty good. that was pretty good. 2 melee weapons. So yeah, it didn't really, the execution was not very, very good. So you end up with a game that was very slow. So but domination 75 was the way to go. And with the division overhaul, removing the what is it, primed, I think, which was a crutch perk. Removing that was a good idea, and just giving everybody just toughness as the default. That was a good idea. And then removing not pigeonholing the certain abilities, such as the silencer and the bayonet, the 226 VMG, another VMG weapon. I only had one. So yeah, I thought that was a good idea. Being able to allowing you to become a lot more versatile rather than pigeonholing yourself to a certain division, in which if you wanted to use a silencer, and then you would have to go with the airborne. It was no longer that. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. Another double epic, but what the heck? I mean, double heroic. So I thought that was pretty good. Adding the the other divisions such as resistance, cavalry, and commando. I thought that added more into it, and it allowed me, for me anyway, to keep going and playing it, keeping it fresh for me. Trying out the different divisions and playing a different way, and using different abilities. I thought that was pretty cool as well. A 3-line rifle. I didn't get that one, so that's wow. I might be able to complete all of my collection here. So and then on top of that, for me, I thought what saved this game for me is just. I know, and everybody's not gonna like it. Shipment 1944. Toward the end of it, I don't know. I mean, I like don't get me wrong. I like the maps, and I like the DLCs that came out, and but when it comes to completing challenges and then or just trying to get the diamond camo or whatever. It's just a lot easier. It's just it's kind of mind-numbing, but at the same time you get that instant gratification of just playing and then getting a bunch of kills. So I thought that was fun. So Shipment 1944, despite the fact that a lot of people don't like it, for me, I kind of liked it. I just get on and just play. Just play, and you don't have to worry about whatever. Have to worry about strategy, but there is strategy to it. Allowed you to get a bunch of ball turret gunners and V2 rockets. I thought that was fun for me. When it comes to the weapons, I thought the weapons were pretty good, just like every other COD, right? Being able to get it immediately, provided you have the right amount of COD points. Oh no, not COD points, armory credit, or having the time to complete the challenges. I thought that was good. Every time a new event came out, I was able to just by saving the armory credits, I was able to just get the weapons that I wanted to get. So I thought that was pretty good as well. So toward the end of the life cycle, okay, we're opening our heroic now. Let's see what we got here. Toward the end of the life cycle of this game, Trigger Happy. I didn't have that one. Cool. Sledgehammer did a good job in bouncing back and providing us with a playable game, an enjoyable game, allowing us to come back and do different things such as completing the events, things of that nature. Another 3-line rifle. I didn't have a 3-line rifle before this opening. Now I have 2. And so yeah, doing that, I thought they did a very good job in rebounding. Call of Duty these days has a lot of negativity, and now we're moving on to the new era of first-person shooter and a new style now, which is the battle royale, which I don't really like too much. So I don't really know if I'm gonna be playing that on Black Ops 4. I'm probably just gonna play regular multiplayer. I like multiplayer because I like the. I've mentioned it before. I like the idea of just getting on, 5-minute, 10-minute game and then getting off. I like that idea of that. That's always what draws me to Call of Duty. And if once I get sick of it, I mean, I'm for the foreseeable future, I see myself playing it. But eventually, if I get sick of it, and then I find something else. But for now, and that's what draws me to Call of Duty. And so Battle Royale doesn't really do it that much for me. So okay, here we go. This is now a 14-minute video. Oh, let's just hurry this along because I don't really want this to. You can just go ahead and fast forward everything if you want to see all the weapons. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I hung on to these. For some reason, I'm kind of like a collectionist and completionist when it comes to these things, and I like to save them. For what? I don't know. I guess for this occasion. Oh, another. Wow, look at that. A 19. I always wanted that. Oh well. It's still one of those things that I don't really agree with that much, despite the fact that I'm showing this right now. I'm showing it because I earned it the legit way. I didn't buy anything. So, oh wow, look at that! Fatal Elegance. I'm getting all the cool weapons now. Now that it's a couple days, a day away from the new. I'm never gonna enjoy these games. I mean these guns. As far as as far as overall, what did I think? Ravenous, another VMG. What did I think overall of Call of Duty World War II? I thought the execution in the beginning was poor, so I'd give it like a C- or something like that. But rebounding and changing it dramatically. A Delisle. I don't think I had a Delisle. Changing it dramatically to mirror what similar Call of Duties in the past, such as Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. Mirroring that type of gameplay, I thought that they did a really good job. The gameplays, I mean the game modes was pretty cool. War was pretty cool in the beginning, but I played it a lot in the beginning of the life cycle. But I didn't really care much for it toward the end because, again, a typical war game, if it's going back and forth, it could extend to like 20-25 minutes. I don't really like that. So I kind of just shied away from it. And I didn't really like not playing the objective. Like I know a lot of people like playing war to complete challenges. I didn't like doing that. And when the games end up being a bunch of snipers trying to complete challenges, and just sitting in the back of the map, not participating and playing the objective, it kind of gets annoying. This is a useless one. Consumables for zombies. I don't really care about them. Yeah. As far as challenges goes, I was able to. This is, I have to say, the first Call of Duty game that I was able to complete the diamond camo for the sniper rifle. That's the first time. So this game, I used the sniper rifle a lot more than I have in the past. So sniper rifles in past Call of Duty games, I didn't really care for them that much. And then with this one, for some reason, it felt easy. I started trying the KAR, the Springfield, and I thought it was fun to use, so I decided to complete them. I stopped playing the challenges, completing the challenges when I got to the shotguns, and after a while, I just wanted to enjoy the game. So I guess in the beginning of every Call of Duty, I try to get some of the challenges done, which same thing with this Call of Duty is no different. And then I stopped at a certain point when I get sick of it. I managed to get everything, the assault rifles. Oh, look at that, a push dagger. I don't think I had one of those. So and then I just kind of got tired of it, and then I just decided to just go ahead and just play the game and enjoy it. Complete the daily challenges, complete the weekly challenges, and collect a bunch of supply drops. As far as supply drops goes, I really think that it's when you're gonna come up with a game that will have these DLCs and microtransactions, having an alternate means to obtain them is the way to go. Supply drops are not going away, but if it's going to continue, which it looks like it will, having an alternate means to collect them is, in my opinion, is the best idea ever. When it comes to the method in which you earn it in here, the weapons and all the other items, I thought it was pretty good. Not as good as Infinite Warfare. I thought that one's the best, but this one is pretty good as well because, however, you don't really get the opportunity to earn the other ones if you missed a weapon, an event, and then the weapon is there, and then you would have to wait for the weekly or the daily challenges to come up. If it's there, and then it wasn't very consistent, so that I didn't really like that much, even though I didn't really have that much problems with it. So anyway, is this a Call of Duty game that I will be playing? We're coming up to the last end right here, to the last supply drop. For me, I don't probably not. My game time. This is the last one. Is getting smaller and smaller. You know, it came from having an hour, a chunk of time to play the games, to now, to which is, you know, maybe 30 minutes to an hour here and there if I'm lucky. I'm probably not gonna come back to this game. I'm gonna miss it though, because there's a lot of there's some things in there that I enjoyed. Proud of the accomplishments and being able to get up to level. What level am I now? I am level 405 Master Prestige with 1.59 kill death ratio, 430. Those numbers are inflated, by the way. Anyway, I hope you guys liked that video. Let's go check out the weapons that I got. I got a bunch, so you know what? Who cares, right? I mean, I got a bunch. You can always go back to it. What do you think of this video? If are you gonna play World War II again? For me, if I don't enjoy Black Ops 4, which is unlikely, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. If it's similar to Black Ops 3, I'm probably not gonna come back to this game. Let me know what you guys think, and if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, and I appreciate you stopping by, and thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.